Hi, friends. Welcome. It's Peggy Noe from PrettyPaperCards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and I'm here with my little Yorkshire Terrier, Ellie, who's kind of fallen asleep here. Um, we are here to make a fun card today to have fun um, showing you things. And let me just check my computer and make sure that we're really on. I always like to make sure that it's working because some days, technology, what can I say? So let's make sure. Okay, it looks like we're going. This is a good thing. It's working. And so we'll just sit for a minute and watch for you guys to join in and see when you join. We're going to make a fun Christmas card today with gingerbread men. So I'm really excited to do it, to make it and show you how to make it. And Ellie's just getting a little bit anxious. And her bow, I put it in straight about 1 minute ago before we came on. And it's now just looking odd. She just gets it all messed up before I even turn around. She's got it messed up. I just turn my back and it's all messed up. Okay, so thank you so much for popping on with me today. I hope you're having a great Wednesday. Middle of the week, which is a great thing. I wonder what your weather is like. I'm here in northern San Diego County and it's 90 degrees on our patio. Can you believe it? Now we are finally back to our normal October weather. It's been very cool. Robin, good to see you. Roz, good to see you. And Colleen, I bet it's the same at Robin's house. It's pretty warm. She lives not too far, and it's our normal. We've had some nice, low, wonderful temperatures. We've even had rain in October and September, which has been amazing, very unusual. But now we're back. We're back to the 90s. Not that I like it, because I wish it was cool. I love the cool weather, but that's our standard. So I am going to be leaving tomorrow to visit my son in Massachusetts. I'm really excited. Now I'm going to get my taste and experience of the Northeast, and it's going to be beautiful. Hello, Cindy Reed from Washington. Yes, she's in the U.S. for a few days. Cindy, I'm so happy to see you. And I hope the weather's pretty nice up there. Marcia Long, oh, you're not feeling well? Oh, I'm so sorry. I know you're recovering, girl. And Roz, watching from Washington State, somebody said it was yucky. Tina, North Carolina, yes. North Carolina 78. Polly, oh, that sounds lovely, and I bet it's pretty. How are your leaves? Are they turning? I have seen there's a leaf peeping map. Have you guys seen the leaf peeping map? It's like live, day by day. Vicki Eakins, good to see you. Well, anyway, my son sent me this leaf peeping map, and it's kind of interactive. And every day, Tracy, good to see you. Cindy in Washington, damp today, but the rest of the week will be nice. Good. And Ann Sawson from the Outer Banks. Wow. Anyway, because I'm going back to Massachusetts tomorrow, my son sent me this leaf peeping map that's interactive. And I'm just looking at it, and every day there are more beautiful, beautiful leaves. So tomorrow I'm leaving to go back there. I'm going to be back there for 5 days. So I won't be doing a live on Friday, but I will be doing a live a week from today because I come back next Tuesday. So I'll be here. Anne is on a trip for your 40th anniversary at the beach. Oh, how wonderful. Is it okay for you to be on here, Anne? Maybe your husband wants you to be with him. But I'm glad to see you. And Polly, you haven't seen any leaves changing yet. Vicki, Cooled off for a few days below 100, 88 today, then back to 100s. I think you're in Arizona, aren't you? And Seattle 71. We're getting wonderful weather reports. Anyway, be sure to watch my Pretty Paper Cards Facebook page because I'm going to be posting from back in Massachusetts. Thank you, Tina. It's going to be fun. I can't wait to go. I'm going to put Ellie down. She's really a little bit irritated. I think we were hanging around waiting to come on, and I think her time limit is up. But yeah, I'm really excited to go. Very anxious. And I know it's supposed to rain a few days, so I have to figure out what shoes to wear to keep my feet dry. And just went out to dinner, crab cakes for her anniversary. Congratulations, Anne. That is so exciting. Okay, we've got stuff to do today, and we've got news and things to talk about. So I'm going to turn you down just so that I can show you. Yes, Vicki, Arizona, that's what I thought. Put prize. I have a really great prize. In fact, I'm going to show you the prize so that you know what you're putting the word prize for. Tina, lesson in North Carolina, the leaves are just starting to change. Okay, I think they're more changed in Massachusetts. The map, the interactive leaf peeping map says so. Okay, the prize was given to me by one of our gals on here who gave me this prize and wanted us to give it away. It is the Cheerful Daisies dies. Now, this is not the prize I will award today. It's the prize I will award next week on the 11th. But I want you to know what you're putting prize for, because if you already have the Cheerful Daisies dies, you may not want to put the word prize. That's why I'm kind of thinking maybe just the people who really want the Cheerful Daisies dies. If you don't have them, you might put the word prize. Anytime between now and the 11th. The prize for today I'll award later, but this is the one for next week, and it's a great prize. I'm trying to remember how much these are. It's definitely in the high 20s, low $30 range. It's a really wonderful prize, and I'm thankful to the gal who donated this for one of our prizes, because we don't usually have this great of a prize. So if you want the Cheerful Daisies dies, put the word prize. Okay, and I'll award it on the 11th. Alrighty, now I'm going to go ahead and turn you down, and we'll see what we're going to talk about today. Let's see. Okay, try it again. There we go. Okay, for some reason, my lighting is a little weird again, but I checked it after the last time I thought it wasn't good, and it was good. So, what do I know? So, this weekend is a very big weekend. It is World Card Making Day, and Stampin' Up! Is having a free virtual card making event. But I want to encourage you with World Card Making Day and knowing that all of us are card makers here. If you are a card maker, make a card on Saturday, the 7th. It is World Card Making Day. So just make a card. I know, it just seems right, doesn't it? But if you do have time, pop in at stampinup.com, and they will be having a free virtual card making event from 2 to 5 Mountain Time, and it's free, and it will be fun. I'm going to be on vacation in Massachusetts, so I won't be tuning in, but every other year I have, and it's really a blast. You can register online at stampinup.com, and that's only handy because it gives you additional information. And I do want to tell you, if you're going to do it, these are the stamp sets that they are going to be using. The bundles: Circle Saying, Earthen Textures, and Heartfelt Hexagon. So if you have those, grab those for Saturday. If you don't, no problem. You can just watch, or you can make using supplies that you have. And I want to just say, grab a friend and bring your friend over to stamp with you, or go to your friend's house and take some stamping things and watch on a computer or phone together. I mean, we got to stamp on World Card Making Day. That's all I can say. We got to do it. Okay, now I'm going to show you kind of a secret thing, but it's okay that I tell you. And that is that in November, you're going to be able to order online exclusives. But as a demonstrators are able to order the online exclusives now. So why am I telling you this? Because we have this fabulous starter kit offer, and if you become a demonstrator now, you can pre-order with me and all the other demonstrators these online exclusives. So I want to show them to you real quickly. If we're not around to watch, if we're registered, yes, that is the one reason for registering for the World Card Making Day, is that you then will get a link to watch the replay. If you don't register, I don't think you can watch the replay. Excellent point, Cindy. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you're a demonstrator, since yesterday, we've been able to order these fabulous online exclusives. But I want to get you excited, because if you become a demonstrator, which all it means is buying the starter kit and getting 20% off everything else you buy after that. There's no obligation. You don't have to do what I do at all. I never thought I would do what I do now, but I'm having a blast doing it. But I have so many hobby demonstrators that just love getting a discount. They're what some people just call happy shoppers. So if you would get the starter kit now during the month of October, you can order some of the select online exclusives that will be coming out November 7th. Now let me show them to you, what we can order. Beautiful paper. This stamp set right here we cannot order. I'm not sure what that is. We cannot order that. But right here, we can get these things now as demonstrators. So this is the Garden Meadow Bundle, and I wanted to show it to you up close, just to get you excited if you don't want to get the starter kit. But for those of you who are demonstrators, I also want to show you, it's called the Meandering Meadow Sweet Collection. It has this beautiful, gorgeous, I've seen it. I don't have it, but I've seen like every sheet, and this is such beautiful paper. You get this wonderful bundle, and it has this archway, which is so pretty. You get these, I forget what they are, dragonflies and something else, if you get the Sweet Collection. Beautiful ribbon, and there's the dies and the stamp set, and some beautiful glimmer paper that we don't have a picture of. Hello, Carol Schaefer from Connecticut. Yes, Roz, these are fantastic. So then here's a page that shows, I don't know why that didn't print for me, but this is the Meandering Meadow Suite, the bundle anyway. And then here's the other bundle that you can get, and people are just going nuts over this. It's called the Fluffiest Friends, and it is just super cute. There's a little chick. There's also a bee with a honey pot, and this is a beehive. And so anyway, it's super cute. I've seen cards made from it. Absolutely adorable. If you're a demonstrator, order now while you can, because you know how things do go unavailable. But if you're not a demonstrator, this is the time to become one and get the starter kit, because Stampin' Up is celebrating the 35th anniversary. Birds. The other gold is dragonflies and birds. Roz, you girls keep me straight. Roz especially, because she is a demonstrator. So some of you who are demos keep me on point. Okay. So the starter kit special, there's two options, and I want to explain them to you so that you know what they are. Let me pull this up just a little bit higher so that even I can see it. There are two options to get the starter kit. Normally it's $99, and you get $125 in Stampin' Up product of your choice. And if you'd like to get 35% off that price instead of $99, and I've got it right here, you would pay only $64.35, and you would get $125 in product from Stampin' Up, and it all ships free. And for this special, they're giving a free admission to the November on stage. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's not in person, it's a virtual on stage this year. So that's one option. The other option is, say you want to get even more product. You can pay the standard $99, but you will get $168.75 worth of product of your choice. It's amazing. It's wonderful. So those are the two choices. I would love to have you get the starter kit and sign up with me. It's Pretty Paper Cards /join. And it's easy as pie. Just list out, make your list of the items you want, total up the amount, whether on this side it be $125 in product, this side $168.75. I always say it's like The Price is Right. You get right up to that without going over. And then you'll have your list and then sign up. Ellie hears someone outside and she's growling. Let me bring her back. Come on back here. Come on. Come on. She hears someone outside and she feels that she needs to go and look for them. Okay. Fabulous, fabulous deal. And I would love to have you join with me. So if you have any questions, email me, Peggy@prettypapercards.com. It's super easy. Okay. Hey, Cherie, good to see you. Okay, I'm going to try to get Ellie settled here and just hook her up a little bit so she can't go anywhere. Okay, I think I've got her. Alrighty. So today I just cannot help myself. I have to make more gingerbread men. They're so cute. So this is what we're going to make today, and we're going to use a pretty online exclusives paper that I really want to make a big deal about because I love it. So to make the gingerbread men, you use the Sending Cheer die. Holly, good to see you. Do any of you have this already? The Sending Cheer stamp set. It does not have dies or punches. I don't think. It has dies. What is wrong with me? It has dies and I didn't even use them. I just get so all excited about the gingerbread men. Let me find the dies here for you. Because I fussy cut the gingerbread men. Why did I do that when I have dies? I just get so excited. Here they are. Oh, goodness sakes. I remember they have a little, I could have certainly die cut them. They have a little hanging top for like an ornament. On the gingerbread men, the stocking, they have everything. Silly me. I don't know why. I was just having so much fun. I do like to fussy cut. You guys know that. And so I just sat around this morning and I just was fussy cutting gingerbread men because they're so cute. So this is on page 32 of the mini catalog, the holiday mini catalog. And here are some little things they've done. They have little gifts. I haven't done anything with anything in here except the gingerbread men because I think they're so cute. Okay, so the paper I want to show you that I've used here is called Traditions of Saint Nick, and it's really beautiful. But here is the sheet. I love, you guys. Check this out. Gingerbread men. Look at it. Candy canes, cookies, hot cocoa. There's a little, like maybe a hot toddy or something. Candy. This is the absolutely cutest sheet, and I just love it. And this is another sheet that I love. I'll show you the backs. This is the St. Nicholas. It is called the Traditions of St. Nicholas or St. Nick. And my friend Sue Moore, some of you know my friend Sue Moore, she cut out the St. Nick's and did a beautiful card with that. Here's the back. The backs are kind of brocade looking. They're very beautiful. So I thought these two colors looked so pretty together, and the color in here is copper clay, which you know is one of my favorites. So I thought I will show you how to make this beautiful card with 2 gingerbread men and ribbon, and I even cut out a little candy cane to put on the knot, on the bow, on the ribbon. It is, Cindy. I just love it. Okay, so let's start making our card. So we've got the card base out of copper clay, one of my favorite new colors. Just beautiful. So what I do is I like to get the scoring isn't always even. So I put even though I try really hard, I put the edges together and then burnish, and it will get my card pretty straight like this. Okay. Now I went ahead and cut out this piece with the scallop contour dies. I know we all love the scallop contour dies. If you don't have them in your basic die set, you need them, absolutely. And I use this largest one. I like it because, let me put a piece of white behind it to show you. It has the scallops that are cut out. Some of the other dies that are in here, the scallops aren't cut out, but I like the little holes in there. Don't you think that's cute? It is beautiful DSP, Designer Series paper. Okay, so this is going to go on next, and we can go ahead and glue this right on. I think I have a little dog hair bugging me. Little Ellie hairs. It's almost a shame really to glue those Santas down, isn't it? But very, very cute. And this is elegant, so elegant. I know with the lighting you can't see it as much as, let me put it close up so you can see how elegant this looks against the copper clay. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to work with this piece. This piece is 3 1/4 by 4 1/2, and it fits perfectly inside the scalloped piece. Yes, Tracy, these are dies that I just use them constantly. And I sometimes even forget about this pretty scallop, big scallop on the side. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. Now I have a question for you. You know how I like to ask you guys questions. All right, now on this one, what I did is I put a strip, a thin 1/2 inch strip of the red Designer Series paper across, and then I tied a bow down here, and I liked the way it looked. I'm thinking of just taking that out because I think it'll show more of this paper. Don't you guys think? I don't think I need that little strip, so I don't think I'm going to have it. But we can, while you think about it and let me know what you think, I'm going to go ahead and tie the bow around the base of this because we need to do this before we adhere it. So I'm going to get plenty of my ribbon. You know I love bows and ribbons, and you know what, if you don't want to do a bow or a ribbon, that's fine. You could use the strip of the paper down there in that area, or you could simply tie a knot. But I really do, I like to use ribbon. I think it, especially at Christmas time, I think it adds so much. Okay, yes, Cindy, show the DSP. We don't, yeah, I don't think I need that strip either. I don't know why I did that. Do you hear Ellie growling? She's decided she wants to go, and I'm kind of holding her. If I let her go, she just kind of runs around and she might get herself in a bit of trouble. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so here's our bow. Let's get it right in the middle there. And I'm going to leave the tails long and fluff it. Well, you know what? I'll cut them off a bit. It's easier to deal with. We can trim them closer later. Trim them off with my good scissors. Whoops. Okay. So now we're going to take our dimensionals, which I have up here. I'm going to put this on using dimensionals, for one thing because it looks good, because it raises it up. Hello, Margaret Gordon from Australia. Good morning. Good to see you. Vicki Eakins, no strip. Okay, good. You're all of one accord, of one mind. So the reason you could glue this down, but I like to raise it up, and also then there's no problem with the ribbon coming across. The ribbon, you don't need to worry about it causing a little lump look if you glue. So I'm going to add the dimensionals. And this side is beautiful too. Look, that would be so pretty. It's just absolutely gorgeous paper. And if you're wondering about it, it's an online exclusive. So what you need to do is go into the the Stampin Up website, stampinup.com, and right there in the index, I think it says online exclusives, and then you can also just say paper. I think you can specify paper and you'll find this, Traditions of St. Nick. Okay, now I'm just going to put this right in here. Isn't that just so pretty? I just love it. I just love it, love it. Okay, so now we're ready to make our gingerbread men. And what I'm going to do, this is a photopolymer stamp set, our Sending Cheers stamp set, and here is our little gingerbread man. And so when we use photopolymer, in order to get a really good impression, I like to put a pad underneath. So I've wrapped a pad with some of our grid paper because I don't want to stamp on the pad by accident. So I'm going to go ahead and use my copper clay ink, and we're going to stamp 2 gingerbread men. Just like this. And I'm going to press down really hard because it is kind of a wide surface to cover. One thing I love, Tammy, good to see you. Oh, it's Paddington's birthday. Oh, happy birthday, Paddington. How darling. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Okay, so we've got our 2 gingerbread men here. Just like that. And I love about this stamp that you don't have to do this. We don't have to do this. Look at the cute scallops and the heart that are put in there, the hearts that are put in there for us. I just love it. And now what we're going to do is I have a dark real red Stampin' Blend. Some people might not want to do this, but I kind of liked giving them red hearts on their tummies like buttons. So I'm just coloring the little hearts in with the light real red Stampin' Blend alcohol marker. There we go. How cute. And in the stamp set, there's a face for the gingerbread man. So I'm going to go ahead and use Tuxedo Black Memento ink. I might use another color if I had a different color gingerbread man, but I want it to really show, so we're going to give him a little black face. Well, it's really black eyes and a smile, just so it shows up on the copper clay ink. Do you hear her growling like that? She gets in her mind that she wants to go, and then she just wants to go. What can you say? She doesn't have to. I took her out before, so it's not a matter of that. So here are our little gingerbread men. We could cut them out with the dies or fussy cut them, but for sake of time, I cut them out. I cut 2 out. I'll cut these out later and save them. So we have these little guys all ready to go. And so what we're going to do is, I thought it was cute if they kind of touch their little hands. Don't you think that's kind of cute? So we're going to put them up on dimensionals also. I just think they're adorable. I mean, we can use them for all kinds of things. So they just need really 2 dimensionals, one under the head and one under the tummy. And once you put one down, then you know where you're going to put the other one, right? So let's do it that way, if you want their little hands to touch. So I'll put the dimensionals right here like this. And let's have their little hands touch. I think that's so cute. Love it. Okay, now let me trim up my my ribbon tails here. And we need a sentiment. So for a sentiment, I need a little scrap piece. Let me get a scrap piece here. This is how I keep my scrap pieces. You guys know, right here in my job ticket holders, I have all my white scraps, and I have one job ticket holder for each color of cardstock and for each designer series paper, so that I can save my scraps. And I'm going to use some real red ink, and we're going to put Sending Cheer on there. That's one of the sentiments in the set. And that's gonna be our sentiment. So this, you could use it, Merry Christmas or something, but I'm thinking this might be a card that you would send away to someone that lives like in another state or not in your town. And then I could use a die, but I'm just going to go ahead and fussy cut right around that. One reason is that I don't want it to cover too much of the paper. In other words, I want to cover the least amount of the Pretty Designer Series paper. And I think to do that, the best way is to just cut out this sentiment like that. And then we'll put this on with I think maybe even just one dimensional might work for this. Look at that, it's perfect. And we'll just put that on right. I hate to cover up that cute candy cane. Okay, just like that. All right, now let's, well first, let's do something first. Let's put our piece on the inside because you need to have a place to write or to stamp a sentiment if you like to. I really don't. I just tend to write big on the inside of my cards, and that takes care of that. So this I normally use, don't say always about anything, I learned. This is 3 3/4 by 5. I find that it's a real nice size to put in here on your inside of cards. And I went ahead and cut one of the cute little mugs with what I think is hot chocolate. And it has a little star on it. Can you see that little star? It was a little bit hard to cut out, but I don't know. I just thought it was cute, and I thought it'd be a cute thing to just put right in the corner, a little mug of hot chocolate from the Designer Series paper. Isn't that sort of cute? Hi, Sue. Thank you so much. So now I also, remember I told you that on the sample I had a candy cane that I had cut from the Designer Series paper. And so I cut an extra one, and I wanted to show you how I attached it to the bow. I used some mini glue dots, and I used them in 2 ways. I'm going to put one mini glue dot to hold the bow securely to the Designer Series paper. Okay, like that. And I'm just going to tuck it underneath the knot and then put the knot right on top of it and press down when you remove your scissors, and that works out pretty well. And when it's probably going to get flattened in the mail. In fact, I think I need to trim that one a little shorter right there, that little tail. Let's trim them both a little bit shorter. I fuss over that, do you? I kind of just keep fussing and fussing. Okay, and then to adhere the little candy cane, which I've got right here, we're going to put another glue dot, another mini glue dot, right on top of the knot. And it's kind of squished itself up by the time you play with it a little bit. I'll pull it up a bit. And then you can just put this right on top of it and wherever you want, and it will stick. So I'm just going to press down, and I see a little of the glue dot sticking out, so I'm going to try to make it so the candy cane covers all of the glue dot as much as possible. And then once you've pressed it all, then you can pop up your little loops. And now I just have to keep going. I'm going to put a little bit of bling on it. These are adhesive backed sequins trio, and the colors are Pretty Peacock, Berry Burst, and White. But I just wanted to add a little bit of bling. So let's add some bling. Let's turn this around, and we're going to add the big ones. There are a couple sizes of sequins. And we'll just stick them wherever we want to. Just so when someone looks at it, they might see some little sparkles. We like sparkles, don't we? Okay, so I'm going to press down on that with my fingernail a little bit to make sure they really stick. And usually we want to add 3 or 5. An odd number is what they say. So I'll put one right over here. Press that down. And there's our cute little card. Isn't that just darling? Can you see it? Can you see the little bling? I don't know if you can in this light. And then they open up and there is a little cute little mug. You can do so much with these papers. I mean, there's just so much that you can do with them. Actually, I kind of wish we had a stamp set that had a candy cane cookies, a little mug of hot chocolate, and gingerbread men. I don't know, maybe this will be so popular they'll do that. Yeah, the candy cane on the bow is cute too, I think. It's really just a darling. It's a darling stamp set. Um, I'll show it to you again. The Sending Cheer. And again, it does come with its own dies. I forgot. Ugh. So I just need to use it a lot more. I really do need to just really use it. And the paper, Traditions of St. Nick, an online exclusive. Don't forget that. That's where you find it on the website. Okay, let's come on up and we'll award today's prize. There we go. And now remember what I told you. Next week's prize is the Cheerful Daisies dies. So if you put the word prize anytime between now and next Wednesday the 11th at about 2:30, you'll be entered to win the Cheerful Daisies dies. It's a beautiful, beautiful set. But don't put it if you already have the dies. I know that some of you do. So only put prize if you don't have it. I'd love to give it to someone who doesn't have the dies because it's a beautiful set. It really is. Okay, today's prize from last week is a set of Stampin' Dimensionals. We used a bunch of them today, didn't we? These are the minis, and those are the ones I never seem to have enough of. I don't know about you guys, but when I need a little mini, sometimes I don't have it and I end up cutting the full-size dimensionals. So this is the package of mini dimensionals, and the winner this week is Lori Mantovi. Congratulations, Lori Mantovi. I will get this out to you. I know your address. I'm pretty sure I have it. So congratulations. It's fun to get little things in the mail, isn't it? So these are going to go out to Lori. And thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your week. Don't forget, I won't be here this Friday the 6th because I'm going to be back in Massachusetts. But look for some pictures with leaves, beautiful fall leaves from Massachusetts. I know I'm going to have a great time, and for any of you that are back east, you already know that how beautiful it is. Coming from palm tree country, I am going to have a lot of fun, and I'll be posting pictures.